Thank you for the invitation. So we will travel a bit to Quebec now. So I'm Marjolaine Mondon. I am an agronomist, and I lead the strategy of reserve designation in Quebec, Canada. So today I'm pleased to share the experience of Quebec with you, to explore how these official labels can strengthen the experience for agritourists. So let me show you where we come from. As we can see, Quebec is a province within Canada in North America. And by chance, you know, today, 24th of June, it's our Quebec National Day. So in Quebec, we are about 9 million people and roughly 28,000 farms with diverse agriculture. Dairy, pork, poultry, and maple syrup are very important. Only 2% of landscape is farm, and the farms are about 100 hectares in average. I work for the public authority, the Conseil des appellations réservées et des termes valorisants in French, so in English, I will try. The Reserve Designation and Added Value Claims Board. I know it's quite long. So it has been created by the Quebec government in 2006. The organization oversees, through the province of Quebec, the application of the law, the act respecting reserve designation. This act protects specific agri-food products. Our mandate is to ensure that the authenticity and distinctive character of this product for the benefit of the communities. So our mandate has 4 main roles. We advise the Quebec Minister of Agriculture about reserve designation. We accredit certification bodies, we support the development and rollout of reserve designation, and we monitor the use of reserve designation on the market. But maybe you ask yourself, what are exactly reserve designation? So Quebec is the only jurisdiction in North America to have implemented a comprehensive designation system. This system is inspired by the French and European ones for geographical indication, GI, and official quality label systems. Recognized by the Quebec government, these labels certify the origin, traceability, and authenticity of products through strict criteria and independent certification. They help consumers understand their value, and they contribute to protecting and promoting Quebec's agri-food heritage, one designation at a time, by protecting it in law. This product reflects Quebec's special relationship with food. While Europe has long highlighted its agri-food traditions through GI, our act in Quebec is only 20 years old. So quite new, but we try. So you can see here on the slide, among reserve designations, there are several geographical indications, including Agneau de Charlevoix, or Charlevoix lamb in English, Neuville sweet corn, Quebec wine, Quebec ice wine, Quebec ice cider, Acérum du Québec. Organic certification is also included in the same law. So let's see how these flagship products are ambassadors of their territories. I would like to illustrate our reserve designation when integrated into an agritourism experience, are helping sustain regional vitality and fortify businesses. So we will start with the first one, Agneau de Charlevoix, Charlevoix lamb. By stepping off the beaten path, visitors discover the authenticity of rural region while supporting the local economy. Charlevoix was the first region in Quebec to develop an agrotourism circuit in the province of Quebec in 1996, the Route des Saveurs. This region has been a leader in structuring a collaborative agritourism offer that brings together livestock farmers, chefs, public bodies, etc. The Agneau de Charlevoix initiative was a catalyst for agritourism in the region. Its PGI, registered in 2009, marked the starting point of Quebec's system for recognizing and protecting terroir products for GI, one of the first in North America. Here we can see an example of a great collaboration between producer and chef. Le Véritable Agneau de Charlevoix, it is a farm who transforms the cuts. So the producer indicates on his own website which restaurant menus serve Charlevoix lamb. And here we can see the chef Truchon. The restaurant Chez Truchon in La Malbaie in Charlevoix is a renowned restaurant, recommended by the Michelin Guide a few weeks ago. So the owner and the chef, here we can see, and we can see on the menu, he highlighted the PGI by specifying which cuts are used. I'm sorry for my accent. So this initiative creates a human sensory encounter. They allow us to put a face to a product, to understand its history, its terroir, and how it is made. Now we will go through the Saint-Rivon liver. So Neuville sweet corn. The Neuville sweet corn is sold mainly and around its home territory. It's a highly niche product that doesn't travel well, so food lovers must come to the region to discover it. People travel there to stock up and to enjoy corn roast with family and friends, a long-standing harvest time tradition in Quebec, and maybe in North America. Through events such as local food festival and tasting, producers build a direct link and trust with consumers and visitors. As shown in the photo, the Neuville Festival is an important event for the region. It is a time of the year when the product is celebrated, with corn enjoyed growing on the barbecue. In addition, several producers with a PGI operate roadside stands along Route 138, 138, the official tourist route of the Chemin du Roi. GI also tells a story, often reflecting tradition and know-how passed down from generation to the next. Here we can see the Langlois family, one of the most important producers in the region through generation. When agrotourism is paired with reserve designation, it becomes a powerful tool for showcasing territories, know-how, and producers. These official labels allow tourists to taste Quebec, while meeting the people who grow and craft its food. Here we can see another example, La Fromagerie La Station. It's a farm in Compton, Eastern Township in Quebec. It's spread over 400 hectares and mix about 140 dairy cows. And they also operate an organic maple grove. This farm has always been organic and has been producing farmstead cheese for over 20 years. The entire family is involved within the succession of the three brothers, sharing the same vision and values. There are about 20 employees and even more in the summer. So maybe less than the example for this morning, but. The farmstead cheese, added value claims, and the organic designation are an integral part of the story and identity of the farm, helping secure and reinforce it. Their cheese have won numerous awards in Quebec, Canada, in the United States, and in Europe. Their installation and shop are a model of hospitality with a small cafe and local products. Visitors enjoy touring the bar, admiring the cows, learning about cheese making, simple, authentic aspects of everyday farm life. Since 2022, they have built beautiful facilities, an economusée, that offers visitors a warm and welcoming experience by showcasing and sharing know-how with a space dedicated to taste. And then the last example, the PGI Acérum du Québec is a spirit made exclusively from Quebec maple sap. It was recognized last year by the Minister of Agriculture. It's a bit like well-known spirit, tequila or mezcal spirit in Mexico, but here made with maple syrup only. This is an opportunity to create something unique in Quebec using a raw material that is truly our own. Acérum du Québec helps tell a story that belongs to us. It's a new product and innovation, but it fits into the broader valorization of maple syrup, deeply rooted in Quebec's traditions. We are convinced that it shows exciting potential to help renew the experience of agritourism. We look forward to seeing how Acérum du Québec will be integrated into cabane à sucre season or sugar shack season. It could be, for example, an after-meal digestive, maple dessert enhanced with acérum or crêpe flambée. So let's dream to be continued. So just to conclude, finally, far more than marketing tools, reserve designation carry identity in addition to cultural and environmental values. They contribute to regional vitality, the preservation of know-how, and the rise of a Quebec gourmand that is proud, attractive, and distinctive. I would like to invite you to the booth for Terroir et Saveur and to try organic maple syrup from Quebec. And you will also have a chance to win a beautiful basket of reserve designation. Inside there is a bottle of Acérum du Québec, the new PGI, and even more next year. I make the invitation just informally. You will have a chance to taste every reserve designation product next year for the conference in Quebec. So thank you very much.